Hej, cześć, z tej strony Renzo, a to najnowszy odcinek z Genshina. Jupi! Czemu Jupi jeszcze? Bo dzisiaj można już było pobrać Honkaja. Znaczy, nie można jeszcze w niego grać. Dopiero za 3 dni będzie można. Znaczy, dzisiaj. Za 3 dni? 24? Tak, w środę dopiero będzie można. I w środę wam go oczywiście nagram już na samą środę i później tak dalej. Oprócz tego, no w sumie po prostu jest dobry dzień, jest niedziela, wiecie. Dobra, za uratowanie Dawolina i coś jeszcze z Mondstadt było. A, za wszystkie teleporty, dobra. No więc tak, ja się bardzo cieszę, że będę mógł za niedługo wam nagrać Honkaja. Teraz zróbmy to, do czego gra mnie zmusza, czyli odblokowałem kluczyk za zrobienie 8 komiszy. W zamyśle, jak wbijemy 32 level, to będzie można odblokować quest key. Niby byśmy mogli odblokować tego. I pierwszy... Oni chcą mnie zmusić do odblokowania tego, nie damy się. Nieugięcie będziemy, dobra, idziemy. Cyrus układać.
Here we go. This is it. Crisis, danger, the thrill of adventure. Adventurers Guild! Finally, our days of rescuing kittens and finding lost puppies are over. The age of adventure is upon us. Roll up, youngsters. Join the Adventurers Guild today. In this time of great upheaval, we must rally together, take on the dragon, and save our great city of Mondstadt! What? What? The Stone Terror threat is resolved? I missed the acting Grandmaster's speech?
No.
Stone Terror should have put up more of a fight. We didn't get to join in.
Teraz idziemy gadać z Nimrodem. Dobra zabawa, będzie mówił wam. Nimrod fajny. Patrzcie na Nimroda.
Long live the heroes. Thank you. It's finally over. Many trade routes have closed due to the storm terror incident. We can cope for now without fresh fruit and vegetables. But if the wine supply dries up, we're all doomed. I cannot imagine a world without wine. I hope they get the trade routes back up and running soon.
Do kogo teraz? Do Grace.
So Storm Terror's true identity is Dvalin, one of the four winds. We never should have forgotten his past sacrifice for Mondstadt. Every cloud has a silver lining. We're fortunate that our relationship with the Dragon of the East didn't sour past the point of no return. For that, we have you to thank. And Jean for her unfailing devotion. As long as we have the Knights of Favonius, peace and freedom will prevail in Mondstadt.
Dokładnie. Good Hunter. O, Kaja.
Greetings. May I take your order?
Tak.
Why so cold? I've always thought that we enjoy quite the intimate friendship. It seems your great battle sharpened not only your combat skills, but your wit as well. A knight after my own heart. To bask in the presence of Mondstadt's new big hero is quite the morale boost. And that's coming from a knight.
Sweet-talking, sugar-coated Captain Kaya.
Nonsense. I speak from the heart. Me? Nothing. On the contrary, I'm trying to work out what others are plotting. That's why I'm here. Somewhere quiet, where I can collect my thoughts.
Okej.
So what you thinking about then?
The Abyss Order. A dragon wreaks havoc in Mondstadt, and the acting Grand Master leaves the city to combat the threat. Strategically, that's the perfect moment for the Abyss Order to make their move. If you were the Abyss Order, would you squander this golden opportunity by sending in nothing more than a few hilly churls? To get to the bottom of it, I decided to wait. So I waited, and watched for their next move. Then came the day you made all hell break loose in Storm Terror's lair. Just as the hilly churls' cries sounded from the city gates. That same day, I saw shadowy figures lurking in the city itself.
Inside the city?
Well, all the other knights were outside, fighting the enemy. As you can imagine, that left the inside of the city completely unguarded. Except
tak.
for me, of course. And so I approached the Abyss Order infiltrators for a bit of, let's call it fraternizing. Through various means, I managed to gather some rather interesting intel. The situation is this. The Abyss Order, they are united under a single leader.
The Abyss Order has a leader?
Tan tan tan.
And it was this very leader who devised the plot to turn Dvalin into a weapon of war.
What exactly did you have to do to find this out?
Let's just say I'm blessed with certain linguistic powers. There's more.
Tartury.
The Abyss Order has a name for this leader. They call him the Prince.
Queen.
Now, I'm sorry to cut this intelligence briefing short, but I do believe I spy Amber heading this way. I think she's still angry with me for my absence from the defense effort during the attack. I'd better slip away before she notices me.
Ucieka przed Amber.
1 minute I see Kaya, the next he slipped away. Clear sign of a guilty conscience. I agree. He sets a terrible example for someone who's cavalry captain. But let's forget about him. I worked super hard today, and my tummy's rumbling. Let's order. Hi, Sarah. 1 sticky honey roast, please.
Jupi.
So, now the Storm Terror threat is behind us. What are your plans for the next step? Paimon thinks it's time to leave Mondstadt and keep looking through the 7 nations until we find clues about her brother.
To jest mądra decyzja.
Really? Oh, well, I guess this is goodbye for now. Hey, don't feel down. You'll always be a friend of the Knights of Avonius and our honorary knight. Wherever you may go and wherever the winds may blow. That's the spirit. Remember, Mondstadt will always welcome you. All right, now let's eat before it gets cold. That was good. Note to Paimon, Amber's recommendations are worth the wait. Of course. Well, I don't trust myself in the kitchen. You could always trust me with the menu.
Okay.
Oh, I almost forgot to mention. Jean's waiting for you at the cathedral. It's something to do with the Holy Lyre de Himmel. You'd better head there now.
Leć, domeny. Czy to znaczy, że... A nie, dostaliśmy informację po prostu o tym, że są domeny. Ja też sobie odblokuję prywatnie. Aż tyle ich jest do odblokowania? Albo to są wszystkie wliłe i nieliłe tylko. Czyli ta domena w końcu jest... Czyli już wszystkie domeny w tym. W Mondstadt będę mógł odblokować. O, dzisiaj niedziela, dzisiaj jest wszystko. Polecam zawsze w niedzielę robić te wszystkie rzeczy powiązane ze wszystkim. O, może dzisiaj spróbujemy sobie Abyssa zrobić. Tak mnie teraz aż... Nie, w następnym odcinku go zrobimy. Czyli dla was to będzie czwartek, dla mnie to będzie za... godzinę. Dobra, żartuję, za 20 minut. O, na 28 jest. Czy wiecie, jak ja przyjdę napakowany w tym kącie, kiedy wrócę? Tutaj coś gada No ona tutaj nam opowiada o innych gildiach, że mamy odwiedzić Kefrin w Liłę. Są teorie, że Kefrin jest po prostu lalką. Są to dość solidne teorie. Teraz quest jest po prostu pójść tutaj, ją odwiedzić i na tym się tylko skończy. Dobra. Dostaliśmy też pierwsze już? Nie, to będzie chyba drugie. Tak, drugie ulepszenie tej travelerki. Kiedyś zbudujemy travelerkę, mówię wam. Oczywiście nie, dobra, żartuję. Jedna osoba mnie pytała w ogóle ostatnio w komentarzu, czy jestem zainteresowany wspólnym graniem, więc powiem tak. Będzie można ze mną grać i faktycznie na tych legendarnych streamach, o których wspominam, bo tak to na odcinki to raczej wolę grać samemu. A do robienia na przykład bossa do Jao, który jak mówiłem jest... Nie wiem czy to mówiłem, ale on jest tutaj. To raczej wolę zgarnąć tutaj? Tak, tutaj. To raczej po prostu po drodze ze znajomymi zrobię przy okazji, jak będę kiedyś z nimi wspólnie grać. Przydałoby mi się to zrobić... Dobra, nieważne, i tak teraz przez 3 tygodnie nie będę nagrywać odcinków z tego konta, więc to będzie tak, jak ja wrócę i nagram jakiś odcinek, to z 27 levela zrobi się 50. Ja nawet nie żartuję. Muszę zacząć farmić materiały do postaci. Musicie nabić stosowu, żeby zrobił wyszowanie po jakiejś postacie. W końcu. Ach. Muzyka. Jin i Venti się żenią.
This is Barbara, the deaconess of the church. She is here to retrieve the holy lyre to Hamel.
May the Animo Archon protect you. I'm
Tak.
not really in a position to speak compared to our acting Grand Master, but I still want to thank you all on behalf of all of Mondstadt for your assistance. Fortunately, everything was resolved peacefully. I can't imagine how an all-out war between the military and the dragon would have ended.
Now the Fatui have no choice but to keep their mouths shut. They must be annoyed that things didn't turn out as planned for them. This time, they even lost their best excuse to pressure the Knights of Favonius. Diplomatically speaking, they gained nothing, and on the contrary, simply proved just how vexatious they can be.
Sounds like quite the story. So, did you bring the holy lyre with you? We cannot ask you to keep defending the lyre forever. The seneschal has been pressing me for a while now.
We, did bring it with us. It's a little...
Oh, don't worry. I'm not here to collect rent. The church has always received special funding. The holy lyre! Oh, Barbados! Even if I atone for these sins for the rest of my life, it would still not be enough!
Oh, give it here.
Nie mogłeś tak od razu.
How could this holy lyre, but how?
Huh? Let Paimon see.
No. I don't know how you managed to fix it, but you'll never touch the lyre again.
We, really should get going. That trick I used to repair the holy lyre. I mean, the magic I used isn't going to hold forever, you know.
Uciekamy. Czemu my zawsze uciekamy z Ventim gdzieś? Venti, ty łobuziaku jeden, niegrzeczny. Co ja gadam w ogóle? O, Paimon nam odmroziło.
At last, Mondstadt's rodent ruler in the flesh.
La Signora.
Scurrying through the streets looking for leftovers? Mondstadt calls this a god?
Resident rodent beats invasive vermin.
Don't you dare speak back to me, insolent bard. Absentee Archon of Mondstadt. How impotent you've become.
That smirk you wear looks out of place. Did you steal it from your master's face?
Should have held your tongue.
No zabiła go.
So, this is a gnosis. Wouldn't be caught dead wearing this ugly thing in public.
Beauty is a waste. When the beholder has no taste. Venti!
Well, we have what we came here for. Come, before our dear Favonian friends arrive. Leave nothing for them to find.
Honorary Knight, you're awake.
You're finally awake! Powinien to tutaj wstawić, sorry.
I wouldn't say he's alright, exactly. I found you lying unconscious outside the cathedral and used my elemental powers to heal you. That bard awakened first, but strangely, my healing powers had almost no effect on him. This is the first time I've encountered such a patient. But he just said, it's completely normal, and then got up and left the cathedral.
He left? Already? Where'd he go?
The symbol of Mondstadt's hero. That's what he said.
Zawsze to
I
samo.
wanted to stop him, but Jean, I mean, Master Jean, said to let him leave. How strange.
Paimon remembers Venti healing under that tree before. It's probably due to the connection between Windrise and the Animal Archon. Master Jean has figured it out as well, but we can't tell Barbara.
No tak, w skrócie. W ogóle my kiedyś jeszcze do Mondstadt na pewno wrócimy, w sensie... Nie dlatego, że będziemy tutaj zwiedzać czy coś, tylko w sensie... Jest wiele teorii, że to w tym miejscu, dokładnie przy tym posągu, odbędzie się ostateczna część fabuły. I ja mam taką nadzieję. I że się potwierdzi dużo moich teorii. A moja największa teoria jest taka, że że z Honkai Impact, że Genshin jest symulacją stworzoną przez osoby z Honkaja. Ja z tym prawdy dowiem się kiedyś na pewno. O, leczy się. Wsysa drzewko.
The wind amongst the branches is good. I love the way it smells. I said the exact same thing last time. Why do I only say these things when I'm down on my luck? So you noticed. This isn't something I'm meant to discuss with ordinary people. But I suppose I can let you in on the secret. As you know, visions are external magical foci that only a small minority of people possess. They use these visions to channel elemental power. In truth, every wielder of a vision is one who can attain godhood and ascend to Celestia. We call such people allogenes.
Allogenes? Paimon's never heard of them before.
That's because this is a secret that only Archons are privy to. We don't need primitive tools like visions. Instead, each Archon has an internal magical focus that resonates directly with Celestia itself, known as a gnosis. It's just a glowing glass ball I carry around to avoid suspicion.
So who was that nasty woman who sent Paimon flying and stole your gnosis?
Her name is Signora, number 8 of the Harbingers. She and the rest of the Harbingers have been given godlike executive authority by the Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya, and with it, strength surpassing that of other mortals.
The
Ruskie.
Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya? Isn't that...
Indeed. She is one of the 7. The Tsaritsa who reigns from her winter palace, and the one person that the Fatui Harbingers all answer to. The 7 don't always get along well, but still. I never thought that she would plot to steal another Archon's gnosis. How should I put this? 500 years ago, I knew her well. But I can't say the same is true now. You see, a certain catastrophe happened 500 years ago. And after that, She cut off all ties with me. But we can save discussion of the Cryo Archon and the Fatui for another day. If you seek the rest of the Seven, many difficulties lie ahead of you still. You should head for Mondstadt's neighboring nation of Liyue. The Geo-Archon who reigns there, unlike me, administrates his entire region personally.
Jakby co, to ja nie wiem, co teraz się działo. W sensie mój pad pokazał, że był odłączony, a był cały czas podłączony. Dobra,
He only
wracamy.
descends once every year to give his divine predictions, which set the direction for Liyue for the rest of that year.
Even so, it sounds like he works much harder than a certain someone. Hmm?
No,
In any case, this year's Rite of Descension is soon to begin. If you miss it, you'll just have to wait another year.
What? Oh, why didn't you tell us before? Well, goodbye. We're going.
One moment, Windborn Outlander.
dajcie mi chwilę na pauzę, okej? Nie chciałem robić jej wcześniej. Okej, jesteśmy, naprawdę was przepraszam. Odłączył mi się randomowo od komputera. Jedziemy dalej.
Just use it gratefully. Or, better yet, treat me to a glass of dandelion wine. Traveler,
Okej.
as you set off on your journey once again, you must remember that the journey itself has meaning. The birds of Tevat, the songs in the cities, the Tsaritsa, her Fatui and the monsters, they are all part of your journey. The destination is not everything. So before you reach the end, keep your eyes open. Use the chance to take in the world around you.
Ventim.
So, that's that for the Animo Archon's admonishments. Back to Venti time.
Vent time.
If you
Co
want
time?
to chat, now's the time. A bard stays not always in a single club.
Czy ja chcę z nim gadać o tym wszystkim? Mogę i skończyć za tym już odcinek.
Up till the end, Dvalin remembered his duty as one of the Four Winds. As such, I don't intend to forcibly strip him of that duty and force my ideals of freedom onto him. I just hope that Dvalin will be able to choose for himself and understand what freedom is. Before I became an Archon, I too was taught the meaning of freedom in this way by a friend. If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard's Kaya shared some new intelligence, you say? Oh, I see. So, the Abyss Order has a prince who orchestrated the plan to corrupt Dvalin?
No.
They were probably trying to turn Dvalin into a weapon of war for the Abyss. But that said, I have never heard of any such prince of the Abyss Order. I think so too. Apparently. But how does a prince come out of nowhere and take command over the entire Abyss Order? If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard
Albo
stays not always
Signora.
a single.
That Fatui lady didn't hang around, did she? She just grabbed your gnosis and left?
She wanted to avoid any eyewitnesses from the Knights of Favonius. The slightest slip-up here would have destroyed the Fatui's diplomatic relations with the Knights.
So they're just gonna keep acting like Mondstadt's allies as if nothing happened?
If only the Seven Nations had banded together against the Abyss Order in the first place. The Fatui possess the strongest military among the Seven Nations, yet they've used it to steal the Holy Lyre, covet the power of gods, and use Dvalin as a bargaining chip against the Knights.
Speaking of the lyre, didn't Diluc say something like this before? He said that the Fatui could only run amok across the Seven Nations and threaten the Knights because of the Harbingers.
Yes. As I said earlier, the Cryo-Archon has given them authority and strength beyond that of other mortals. The Tsaritsa. I haven't seen her in 500 years. What is she thinking? What's her plan?
Nie wiem.
Whatever the answer is, I have a feeling it's only going to make your search for the Seven all the more difficult.
Prawda to?
If you want to chat, now's the time. Apart, as I said before, vision wielders are known as allogenes and may ascend to Celestia. A gnosis is a higher order nexus of elemental manipulation and is emblematic of an Archon's status as one of the Seven. But as for which of the Seven took your brother, I'm sorry, I don't know. Wait. As one of the 7, I'm not clear of suspicion yet either, am I? We're a great team indeed. Say, once you find your brother, how would you like to become one of the new 4 winds?
Ciekawe.
You don't seem too into it.
Ciekawa propozycja.
Hey, Toad of Bard! If being one of the 4 winds means free food, you can consider Paimon.
If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard's... Well then, best be off to Liyue. If the dissension ritual you failed to tally, then another year you must dally.
To byłoby to. Okej, nie interesują mnie karty, dzięki. W sensie... Zarąbiście, oni mi pokazali, że... Wiem już, który quest możemy robić. Mamy 2 questy do zrobienia, porobimy je teraz i pójdziemy do Liyue. Pokazali mi Genius... TCG... Dobra, Genius Evocation TCG po prostu i to są karty, Boże drogi. The Art of Cooking. Mamy trochę questów, raczej następny odcinek zaczniemy od zrobienia Abyssu, a później pójdziemy zrobić inne questy. W sensie później, może... Ja to nagrywam po sobie, dlatego tak dziwnie mówię, ok? Istot darmowy wish. I coś jeszcze chyba się odblokowało, albo i nie. A nie, osiągnięcie było. Aż 2. No nieźle, to ile już mamy? Czy 600? To trochę już w sumie. Dobra, dziękuję za oglądanie, mam nadzieję, że wam się podobało, że zobaczymy się w następnym odcinku. Renz.o.o się odmeldowywuje, bye bye.